Ever been in that moment in your life that you kind of sit there and go, right at the very beginning of your state of your life, you knew God was going to be something awesome to you. You knew he was going to be something miraculous in your life. But once you started along that journey, you realized what you thought of how awesome God was nothing compared to what he's now done in your life. I knew he was awesome. But to see where it's progressed in my life, I never would have hoped to be where I'm at. One of the other lyrics is, you took the mess I was and you've done incredible things. Any of us been a mess? You're going to have to get a little vocal this morning, by the way. Just fair warning. You have always been there. You always knew there was a better me. But you loved me like I was. So when you get saved and God finds you and all of a sudden you're like, I found God, I got saved. He knew there was a better version of you, but he started loving you long before you ever acquired it, because guess what? None of us are there. There's still a better version of me. Let's see. Nobody else is good. Nobody else is as kind. Nobody else would lay their life down on the line. No one else could do it even if they tried. No one else could come and save me every time. You've been just that good. You've been good to me. You've been just that good, so good to me. Lord, without your love, where would I be? Do you want to take a moment and think about that? Most were like, no, not really. The enemy reminds me enough of it. I don't want to think about it from this aspect, but really, truly, where would we be without God's love in our life? Let's see. That one repeats itself. You are making me into something that I would never have seen. You are doing exceedingly more than I would have ever dreamed. Gets into the chorus, it repeats itself again. Where would I be without your love? And we will sing this song later on in worship. You didn't have to take my sin, but you did it anyways. You didn't have to call me friend, but you did. You didn't have to leave me where you found me. Now don't imagine. Aren't we grateful that when we found God and he kind of found us, it's not really we found him, he drew us to him. He already found us, that he didn't leave us where he found us. I'm praising you because you didn't leave me where I was. You didn't have to save my soul. You didn't have to set me free. You did, and I won't forget it. I'm praising you because you didn't leave me like I was. Now, when you sit there and think about this song, it's like, okay, this is a really nice song, and I hear you're going to sing it, but what's this have to do with Resurrection Sunday? This is not a typical Easter Sunday. It's not going to be, because each of us have to realize where we came from. We realize what God has done for our lives, through our lives, and for some of us, in spite of our lives. What he's accomplished, where he's taking us. When you sit there and think about some of the lyrics of the song, how many of us, when we were younger or even in our older days, before we really, and some of us even now, even after being sanctified, after coming to know God, after having him in our life, we still are relying on the better version that God sees us than what we see ourselves.